Welcome back to Gravelines in northern France for a catchweight contest. Making his way into the ring from Flint in North Wales, Bulldog Blackie.
Entre catcheurs de grande qualité, puisque son adversaire est belge et il est surtout champion d'Europe des lourds légers.
There he is, Bulldog Blackie from Flint in North Wales.
1m83 pour Blackie Bulldog, alors qu'arrive...
And his opponent, we've seen this man many times on Eurosport, from Belgium, Franz Van Buyten.
96 kilos.
C'est un combat qui se discute, le titre n'est pas en jeu.
Non. Les deux catcheurs ne tirent pas dans la même catégorie. Franz Van Buyten, que l'on voit souvent avec Flash Gordon en combat à 4, hein, dans les
très souvent.
There he is, a very strong wrestler. Look at that physique. Look at the chest, there's an awful lot of power there. Former power lifter. He has been a professional wrestler for 5 years. He's 26 years of age. But he's up against a very experienced wrestler in Franz Van Buyten.
Dernière recommandation de l'arbitre.
Que meilleur gagne. Envoie-toi. Okay.
Okay, says John Aubrey, let's wrestle. Blackie weighed in at 19 stone against Franz Van Buyten's 15 stone. Blackie at 26, Van Buyten at 39. Van Buyten, a very experienced wrestler, has wrestled all over Europe. Blackie has recently come back from South Africa, where he excelled in the South African tournaments. You'll notice the tan on his body from the South African sunshine. By far the stronger of the two men, the Welshman. And out comes Van Buyten. No, and over goes Blackie. A good move by the Belgian. Good head scissors there by this vastly experienced man from Liège in Belgium.
Go. Okay.
Blackie showing inexperience here, trying to out-wrestle his man, trying to keep up with him in wrestling tactics instead of powering his man with his greater strength. That's much better. He's by far the stronger of the two men. He should be powering Van Buyten down.
sur lui. 2, 3.
And out goes Van Buyten. Oh, he doesn't. Catches his head in the top rope and boomerangs himself back.
4, 5.
Whether that was deliberate by the Welshman or whether it was an accident, I don't know.
8. On est sur lui.
Whichever it was, he came off by far the best.
Hop.
Blackie slams his man and
Attention.
drops a good leg across, right across his face.
2, 3, 4. Come on. 5.
Only the second time we've seen Blackie on Eurosport. Same move again. I can only think it's deliberate by the Welshman. He's throwing his man's neck onto the rope and he ricochets back.
5, 6, 7. On va se remettre debout.
Not a good elbow by Blackie. A far better one by Van Buyten. That's a better one. But that's a better one still. Van Buyten being far more experienced at elbowing. Oh. Well, the force of the elbow from Van Buyten carried him straight over his opponent.
3, 4. Okay. 1.
Very good clothesline by the younger man.
On est sur le dos.
Goes for a slam. And this time he's going upstairs. Oh, and out he comes. A terrific splash there. Doesn't try for the pin. Should have tried for the pin. He could well have knocked his opponent's breath out of him. Instead of that, he chose to pose. Well, Blackie's certainly gathered in confidence since the last time we saw him. He must think he's got his opponent on the run if he didn't go for a pin there.
Baissez les cordes, hein. Ok. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. 5, 6. On va se mettre debout.
Blackie trying to get his man into the ropes. Van Buyten fighting against it.
Stop it. Come on. Up, stop.
But Blackie wins that little contest. Oh, right on top of his head, a drop kick by Van Buyten and Blackie's out in the crowd. Comes straight back, straight in, but does Van Buyten pull him? Blackie misses, but this time finally catches his man with a back elbow.
2, 3, 4. Come on. Go.
Blackie going upstairs. This is probably what he had in mind, going for a splash to knock the air out of his opponent. But he's leaving it too late, took far too long, and he's slammed himself. Blackie slammed from the rope, and in comes Van Buyten, and Van Buyten's on the attack, kicking his man all over the place. On the right to the jaw, and Blackie's staggering.
Go. Go.
And the Welshman goes for walkies, playing for time. Well, this huge crowd at Gravelinia really enjoying this terrific show of wrestling.
Pas nickel, attention au pied. Attention.
Okay, says
Attention, c'est quoi l'avertissement?
Van Buyten to the crowd. Not okay, says referee John Aubrey. Don't do that. Don't screw your boot into the man's nose.
Hey.
And I'm sure Blackie agrees with him all down the line. That must have been painful.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
Both men grappling it out in the corner. Blackie wins, posts his man. Oh, and a good tackle there. That will have winded the Belgian.
Stop. Un avertissement.
Well, it would be nice to see the Welshman win here tonight. Oh, but in comes Van Buyten. Blackie went to loosen the corner pad. Van Buyten saw it and took his advantage. Oh, a good flying headbutt by the Belgian. Blackie is staggering, and another good flying one. Here we go, Blackie's in trouble, and now over the ropes he goes. Well, I thought the Welshman was on his way to victory, but he's once again out of the ring. It would be nice to see him win, because he certainly improved since the last time we saw him. He's had a good match here tonight. Whatever the outcome is, he's done well against this vastly more experienced opponent. Misses with a clothesline, and in comes Van Buyten and crashes his man down. Can he hold him? 2, 3. Yes. Referee John Aubrey counts 1, 2, 3, and the Welshman is the loser. But having said that, he's given a tremendous account of himself. He's definitely improving every time we see him. I think he's a champion of the future. To beat a man as vastly as experienced as Van Buyten, to be beaten by Van Buyten is no disgrace. There he is, from Liège in France, the winner, Franz Van Buyten. Now there they are. It's good to see sportsmanship. Van Buyten has wrestled the best and defeated most of them. I'm sure before long we will be saying the same thing about this young wrestler from Flint in Wales, Bulldog Blackie.
Euro